Recent comments made by Madam Web herself, Dakota Johnson, have raised some eyebrows as a lot of people believe that she thinks and was told by Sony that she was joining the MCU. So recently, Dakota Johnson was talking about Madam Web and, of course, how much she always wanted and desperately hoped that she would join a comic book franchise, and that specifically, she was a huge fan of Spider-Man and Marvel. And she says in the early conversations, she was obviously looking at Madam Web as a giant sort of stepping stone to her career. Now, of course, I don't really know her giant, extensive body of work, but I do know she was in 50 Shades of Grey, and outside of that, I don't know if she's done anything else. But certainly, Marvel is always a stepping stone that can help your career. So she said when she was in talks to get the job, one person she asked about what it's like to join the Marvel Universe was Elizabeth Olsen. She asked her for advice specifically because she joined the bigger Marvel world right after it was already at the peak of its, oh my god, the Avengers hype, the post-Avengers hype, and she wanted to know what that was like and what she should do. Now, some people are using this to say that, hey, maybe she thought that she was joining the MCU, and that's why she asked Elizabeth Olsen. Now, remember, this typically, I would say, is probably not the case. Maybe she's misquoted or didn't understand, but recall Michael Keaton, where he said Sony sat him down and they were like, oh yeah, no, this is in the Spider-Man movie world. Yeah, that's why you're going to be Morbius. But it's a different world, but it's still the MCU Spider-Man, but it's in a parallel universe. And he was just like, I'm so confused. I'm just going to sign a paper and sure, let's fight Spider-Man. And this isn't the first time or the first actor to say this. Others have said this as well, that they were told, oh, you're going to connect to the bigger Marvel universe. Tom Hardy said the same thing back when he joined the Venom franchise. And there was hints by Jared Leto that this is part of the bigger world, and that's what they told him. It wouldn't surprise me, but at the same time, I don't think anybody cares at this point. So maybe Sony did sell her on the idea, hey, you join this, eventually you're going to be part of the Avengers roster, because they can just multiverse them in down the road. Would not surprise me at all, because that seems like a Sony and Tom Rothman tactic if I've ever heard one.